Shalom, Israel. Want to start off, give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll just title this one somewhere along the lines, the Lord's devices are against America to destroy it. The Lord's going to destroy this place, just like as those wicked kingdoms before, as of Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, this place is just a filth bucket, man. And all I keep hearing is you know, it's just bad news. It's just constantly bad news about Babylon. You know, the Akim from Vegas, the Vegas camp, he had put some up earlier. The elder, Kazak, I think brother's name is Elder. Salaki if I got it wrong, the name. I think it's Kazak. But Shalom, Elder. Definitely makes great videos. Very, very edifying. Shalom, Elder. He had put some up earlier about it was an Edomite talking, and he was just basically saying, and that's what kind of sparked this lesson for me to come in and do something. And the Edomite was just basically saying, it's over. It's over here. This place, America, is finished. It's through. And those were his words too. It's finished. Because, you know, the fuckery, the bullshit, Salakia with my language, you know, it's just, it's overwhelming. You know, it's overwhelming. Look at all the stuff that has went on, you know, like I think the Edomite was saying, you know, the borders are open. You know, you're having all these illegal so-called people coming in, and they're committing crimes, and they're able to get away. And you know, you're getting taxed heavy. The gas prices. I was watching earlier that there's a major teacher strike out there in Sacramento, California. Here in California, out in Sacramento. You know, it's a major teacher strike. You know, the Lord is just plaguing this place, man. And then on top of that, you know, I heard some earlier as far as with the gas. There's becoming a gas shortage. You know, it's just one problem after another, and that's the Lord doing that to this place. I just went into the grocery store just a little bit ago, and the whole you know, where the cheese, the dairy, you know, the cheese, the yogurts, you know, all that was gone, completely empty. You can just feel it inside the store, man. You know, people are in there just they're just buying up stuff. You can see it. The produce section. You know, yeah, Esau in the grocery store, and they were trying to sit there and trying to. I didn't really, you know, listen, but I could just see that they were trying to sit and trying to figure out what are we gonna put up into this section right here. I mean, I've never seen it in that store like that, man. Never. Yeah, that famine is coming. But I want to get right into the scriptures, and we're gonna go right into the scriptures, and we're gonna get into it. Lord willing, I'll make this a quick hit. We'll see how the spirit go. But this is how it is. You know, this is what the Lord told you. The Lord told you this was going to happen. And we're going to go to Job 9:24. Job 9:24. And it reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. We all know who's in control and who dictates policy. Who's in control? Who dictates policy through the government, through the military? You know, who's in control, man? Especially here in Babylon, America. It's Esau, you so-called Caucasian white people. That's who's in rulership, man. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and they're ruling. And it don't look good right now. Your president is through. You know, I remember back, you know, when they had that whole election thing, and you even had Jake out there just celebrating, you know, making, you had celebrities and different Jakes out there making videos talking about Trump ain't in office no more. You know, go Joe. Now look at this mess. Look at it. Look at his cabinet. You got transgenders, you got all, it's just a bunch of just foolishness. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI. Let's go over to Revelations. The Lord told you the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Roughly paraphrasing it. And those judges are you children of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You know, they've covered the faces of Israel. You know, trying to hide and be secretive and, you know, lying. Esau is through. So let's go over to Revelation. We're on Revelation 17. Because the Lord just told you the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So we're going to go Revelation 17:5. And it reads, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon. Mystery Babylon. And if we do look at the history, you know, Babylon is over there in Iraq. They changed the name over there. So it can't be talking about that. It's talking about here, America. America is the most influential, the biggest economy. Everybody wants to come to this place and make money. You know, you have all the nations here. All the nations. Right here in America. Babylon. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. You know, and you could do whatever, you know, you could do whatever you want here, man. Like I said before, you want to change it. You got celebrities doing that. They're taking their sons and turning them into daughters. You know, your daughters, they're taking their daughters and turning them into young boys. Bruce Jenner, you know, he's in the government running race. You know, they praise him. Please, man, this place is finished. And there's just a whole list of things that this place just is, that you know, they applaud the wickedness that goes against the Lord. Let's go to Genesis. Let's go to Genesis 6 and 5. The Lord gonna bring fire on this place, man. It's not hard to see. They don't celebrate the Lord, YAHAWAHSHI. They don't celebrate the God of the Holy Bible, the power of the God of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. This world doesn't celebrate that. They don't celebrate YAHAWAHSHI. Neither do they fear him. The Lord's going to bring fire on this place. Genesis 6 and 5. And YAHAWAHSHI saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thought of his heart was evil continually. And what else? What now? This is in the days of Noah in Genesis. It's just nothing but wickedness going on. Perversion, you know, rape, rob, murder. You know, people doing stuff to your food. Esau spraying the air with chemicals, taxing you to death. Hitting you with all type of different things that make you jump through all type of different loops and making you do backflips and cartwheels to get your money. No, I think in Leviticus, I think in the law, it tells you, you know, you're supposed to get paid, you know, that day. When you do work, you're supposed to get paid that day. Quote me if I'm wrong. I think in Leviticus, in Leviticus, in the law, it tells you in the Lord's law, under his law, when you work, you're supposed to get paid that day. Esau ain't doing that. He taxing you to death. 6, and it repented YAHAWAH, and it repented YAHAWAH that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. You know, what was seeing all this wickedness, and this is ultimately to Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You know, the wickedness that you've done. You're just through. Selling dope, you know, committing murder and robbery, you know, doing all manner of wickedness, adultery, pedophile, you know, eating all the you know, all the wrong food, you know, praising all these different gods. And money is a major problem with Jake. Jake wants to have the bag. They're not putting nothing over that bag. And Jake is obsessed with designer and fashion. They gotta have the best. Seven, and YAHAWAHSHI said, I will destroy man whom I've created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the earth, for it repenteth me that I have made them. See, the Lord's going to destroy this place. And this in the days of Noah. He used water this last time. He used water. But this time he's going to use fire. So what did YAHAWAHSHI say? Let's go to Micah. Those who don't come back to the Lord, and that window of mercy is closing. You only got so much more time. Because once they take this word off, once they take this word down from this tube and all these other platforms, you know, that's the famine of the word is coming. And then that's when that destruction is coming, because that's it. Micah 2:10, and it reads, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." And see, you have Jake here, you know, trying to live it up, buying land, you know, getting all these insurance policies and, you know, trying to have big businesses and, you know, signing these big sports contracts and thinking, you know, they don't have a care in the world. And they're not going to come back to YAHAWAHSHI, even though they've heard that, you know, that they're Israel. They don't believe it. They polluted, Salakia. "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted." This place is polluted. America, Babylon is completely polluted. You got women ruling over men, you know, calling shots. Like I said, you got the women dressing up as men. You got men dressing up as women. You got little girls dressing up as little boys dressing up as little girls. Bestiality, women having sex with dogs and pigs and all type of crazy, you know, people eating all type of crazy food. Cockroaches and oysters and shrimp and crab, all the wrong things. You know, celebrating all these crazy pagan demonic holidays. This place is finished. You're trying to bring transsexuals and transgenders into the church. This place is finished. Bruce Jenner, please. This place is through. America applauds wickedness. So YAHAWAHSHI has these missiles ready for this place. And the Lord is telling Israel, you better come out of this place. This is not your rest. And as you can see, this can't be your rest because you have to go to work day and night. And then you have Jake. Jake likes to think, you know, Jake goes illegal. You know, selling dope all day. You know, trying to pimp and prostitute and trying to be the coolest and, you know, to have that bag. That goes all against the Lord. YAHAWAHSHI. This is not your rest. And you got to stay on your toes because, you know, Esau catch you, you're through. You got single mothers of Jake and single parents of Jake. They got to work. They got to constantly work. Constantly. There's no rest. You got it hard. And if you get to a certain position like a LeBron or Jay-Z or a certain status, you got to work at it. You got to work your tail off and kiss ass to get to that place. And do what Esau tell you once you get in that good position. This place is polluted. You turn on the movies or TV shows, everything's demonic. Everything's full of perversion. All these shows, the sports, all of that. Just polluted. Filth. It shall destroy you. And that's what it has done to Jake. It's destroyed Jake. You know, working at a place I'm at right now, Jake coming there with an interview for a job. Jake coming there with his pants sagging to his knees. I mean, just coming there, you know, unprofessional, destroyed. You got a Jake woman coming there, got a weave all the way down to her knees, you know, dirty pants, outside smoking cigarettes and just through, talking loud, you know, unprofessional, just destroyed, man. Even with the sword destruction. So let's go to 2 Peter. Let's go to 2 Peter. This place is finished, man. The Lord got these devices, and them devices is in missiles. That's coming for this place. This place is finished, man. The Lord said, come out of this is not your rest. Let's go to where we at? Let's go to 2 Peter 2 and 5. And it reads, and spare not the old world, but save Noah, the 8th person and preacher of righteousness, bringeth in the flood upon the world of ungodly. And see, that's the spirit that, you know, starting with the apostles and elders at Great Millstone and the prophets at Great Millstone and down, you know, we're coming in the spirit of Noah. Noah preached, quote me if I'm wrong, 100 and something years, telling Israel, get your act together. The Lord gonna destroy this place. Going out to the highways and hedges, sit downs, you know, doing whatever we can to speak this word of righteousness. Preachers of righteousness. We're not being carnal, you know, showing guns, you know, trying to fight. All we're trying to do is speak this word and do thus said the Lord. Call Allah YAHAWAH YAHAWAHSHI. Preachers of righteousness, starting with the elders, starting with the apostles and the elders and the prophets on down at Great Millstone, preachers of righteousness. Righteousness. Call Allah YAHAWAH YAHAWAHSHI. Bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. And who is the ungodly? It's Esau and these other nations. And you 2/3 Jakes that can't get right, that don't want to do thus said the Lord. That's the ungodly. You adulterers and whoremongers and witches. You know, you transsexuals and transgenders. You know, like it told you. Let's go to that. Let's go to let me jump over to this real quick. Speaking of that, the ungodly. Like the Lord tell you, James 4 and 4, ye adulterers and adulteress, know ye not the friendship? The friendship of the world is enmity with Yahawah. Whosoever there with Yahawah by Shem Yahushai. Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy to Yahawah. You're an enemy if you're a friend of the world. To the Lord. To Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You're an enemy. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Let's hop back over to 2 Peter. Six. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. 8. See, that's he's gonna make it. He's gonna turn this place, America, Babylon, into ashes, because they take after the same thing after Sodom and Gomorrah. 7. And deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. And that's what it is every day, man. You know, the just, the righteous, you know, they're vexed of all this stuff, man. The unrighteous decrees, you gotta, you know, take a juice in order to get a job, or get into a certain place, or try to get some certain food, or take your family somewhere, or you can't get, you know, your money. You know, you got to hear of perversion and see that all day. You know, these women, you know, 2/3 women, you know, Jake, you know, disobedient, rebellious. They talk back, you know, all into the world. There's no holiness in this place, man. America, Babylon. There's just ungodly. It's just filth. They're not talking about the Lord. And they're not trying to do thus said the Lord. It's just filth. Their conversations are unholy, ungodly. All they want to talk about is food, and, you know, going to taking trips, and, you know, buying this and trying to get a bag, you know, and purchase this, and, you know, they partying and talking about some girl or some guy, you know, that they met. Just a bunch of filth. 8. For that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day, with their unlawful deeds. 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. And that's what's coming. The Lord's he's gonna save his elect, and those that are unjust, that judgment, that punishment is coming. And we're gonna get to that right now. Let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51. Let's go to Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51 and 11. And it reads, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. YAHAWAHSHI hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his devices is against Babylon. You see that his devices are against this place. And those devices are those missiles, those ICBM missiles that are coming. They're going to be shot off. And there's targets all around this place in America, Babylon. He's going to destroy this place. To destroy it. That's what he's going to do to America. He's going to, the Lord, YAHAWAHSHI, the God of this Holy Bible, said he's going to destroy this place. Because it is the vengeance of YAHAWAHSHI, the vengeance of his temple. You know, way back then in 70 AD, they destroyed the temple. And right now, you hit the people, the children of Israel, Esau, Edom, you know, and these other nations have took and destroyed the temple of YAHAWAHSHI. Matter of fact, let's go to that. We're going to close out with that, because Esau and them has, you know, they've destroyed Jake, the children of Israel, the 12 lost tribes of Israel. They've destroyed, they've castrated the children of Israel. They destroyed, they've completely kicked us to the curb, and they're going to pay for that. This place is going to be burnt to ashes. So let's get that. Let's go to Joel. A couple more, I'm going to close out. Let's go to Joel. Joel 2 and 10. Joel 2 and 10. The earth shall quake. And that's what's going to happen when them arrows are shot off. It just told you that in Jeremiah. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. The Lord is going to, the day of the Lord is terrible. 11. And YAHAWAHSHI shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great, for he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of YAHAWAHSHI is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? You see that? He's going to turn this place into pure ash, darkness. The Lord told you to come out of this place. He told Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you better come out of this place, man, or you're going to burn here with this place. And this is what's coming after all this destruction, because the elect, the Lord, like he said, he's going to have hunters. He got fishers fishing the elect in. And then after that, when them days come of this destruction, he's going to raise up hunters. And what's going to happen? And it reads, it says, and Salakia, Joel 3 and 8. And it reads, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah. And that's what Esau Edom has done. He has took you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and he's sold you into all nations, brought you on those slave ships, way back then in Babylon, through all from captivity to captivity to captivity to this captivity. This is the last captivity right here for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. This is it. But only the elect of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, will be saved out of this. Only the 144,000 will be saved out of this. The rest of you Israelites, you're going to die a horrible death over here. But coming back to Esau has sold, our people. So so the Lord is saying, I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, you so-called Negro tribes, the southern tribes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, you Haitians and Jamaicans and West Indians and Negroes. That's who the Lord's talking about. He gonna sell Esau into our hands. He's gonna sell their children unto us, and we're gonna sell their children and put them in slavery, just like how they did us. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them. And they shall sell them to the Sabeans, to a people far off. For YAHAWAHSHI have spoken it. Last one I'm going to hop over. 19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. This place, America, Babylon, is going to be a wilderness. There will be nothing ever built here ever again. Ever. This is the last few seconds of you Babylonian Americans living over here in this filthy world. This is it. You're watching your country, you Edomites and you 2/3 that love this place. You're watching it go down right before your eyes. And there ain't nothing going to get better. It's just plague after plague after plague. And then that final plague is going to be those ICBM missiles that will be shot over here to burn this to the ground. For the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Call Allah Yahweh BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. So, you know, this place is just going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. There's nothing good coming to this place. All the signs are here. And those that can't see these signs, you know, from the famine of food that's coming, you know, the Lord told you this. I continue to say that the Lord, he's going to destroy this place, you know, socially. He's tearing it down. Spiritually, he's tearing it down. Educationally, he's tearing it down. Economically, he's tearing it down. Militarily, he's taking it and tearing it down. There's no hope for America in this place. You either come back to Yahweh BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, or you're going to burn over here in this place, or die in the famine. Call Allah Yahweh BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. So, Spirit hopped on me. You know, Lord willing, you were edified. I don't want Ratazah come back with another lesson, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Shalom, Israel.